Yo, what's up? It's DJSussOne, the feature presentation. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people used to call me New York, because I run these New York streets until New York started popping. Tiffany. Tiff, what's up,
What's
Tiff?
up, Sus1? I just had to get that out. How you
What's
doing?
up? I'm good. How you doing? You look good.
I feel good. Listen, brunch is on. This is exciting. People are loving it.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about it. And by the way, we speaking about brunch with Tiffany. I'm on a diet, nigga. But so if I ever come, I ever come to brunch with Tiffany, I got to have water, lemon, and like some crackers or something.
Sus, I gotta ask you. So, what have you been doing? Have you been cutting out certain food groups?
No. Let me be clear with you. I've been eating donuts. I just started this diet like a day or two ago. Like let's just. Yo, but you look good. You look like you've been on a great diet. Face looks great. Hair looks great. Body looks great. Before she got on the live, on the interview, I was telling her that she got an extravagant wall that looks like it costs more than people's houses. So she's out here winning. And she got a show called Brunch with Tiffany. It's back for, what is this, the third season or the fourth season?
Oh my goodness, it's the third season already, you guys.
Yo.
It feels like yesterday that we just started filming, but believe it or not, we're already in the third season.
Yo, Tiff, for you, it feels like since you first started filming, it feels like yesterday for me since I first saw you on Flavor of Love. Like, it's been a journey for you. You've been winning consistently since, like, what, 2006 was that?
Yeah, 2005, I think I came on the scene with Flavor of Love. And, I took a really big break in between, but it's like, it feels so good to be back on VH1. And with this show, like, I really enjoy doing brunch.
So talk to me about Brunch with Tiffany. For people who might not have seen the first couple of seasons, talk to me about Brunch with Tiffany.
Oh my goodness, you guys, it's just a really, really good time. We sit down and we order these elaborate plates of food. I'm not gonna lie, some of this food comes out so immaculate, I don't even know what it is. I'm like, I'm gonna dig in. So we do that, we order our favorite drinks, and we just talk about, what's on our minds, what's on our hearts, and what's going on with the guests. And my guests are always VH1 stars that people really love and want to hear from. So my job is easy because I'll just sit back and just get drunk, and they do all the talking.
And you have a great personality, so it makes let's be clear, your personality makes the whole situation stand out. How does it feel to be like the conversation when people talk about reality? Reality TV has been popping for a while, but you're one of the big conversation names in reality TV. And on top of, I don't know if you would consider Brunch with Tiffany reality TV. That's not reality TV. That's just, Brunch with Tiffany. But how does it feel to be like a legend in the game?
Wow, I mean, I just won't go away, will I? I'm such an energizer bunny, if you will. It feels amazing. I mean, who could have thought this? How could this have, come about? You don't think that something could just emerge and go on and on and on and on like it has. And I will say this, Brunch with Tiffany does feel like reality television because it's on the spot. I don't know what they're going to say to me. I don't know what's going to happen. No one has tossed the drink in my face yet, but these things can happen. Like, it's so not scripted.
All right. Has COVID played a part in shooting this time around since, it was a crazy time the past 6 months? Like, how'd you guys do it?
Unfortunately, I think Rona plays a part in everything right now. A lot of the social distancing and things we have to, consider now. It takes away from, the interaction that we're used to. And hopefully we'll all get past this really soon. I don't think it's going to last much longer, guys. I really don't.
I really hope so. You're right. Where are you guys having, for Brunch with Tiffany, where are you guys having brunch in ATL?
Oh my gosh. We went to the Old Lady Saddle game. I think that's Candy's place.
Oh, okay.
And we had oh my goodness, they put on such an elaborate thing of like soul food. I know you're on a donut diet, but we did soul food. There was mac and cheese and ribs and cornbread and sweet potato pie. It was amazing.
Yeah, you have a bunch of people coming up this season. One of them is my friends, a good friend of mine that I actually haven't talked to in a while. Santana, you know what I'm saying? She's one of the realest I know. I hate to bring this up, but I got to do my job. You know, she was in the news, you know, with the whole situation with her and Joe, and she's very upset that, you know, those things were public because she likes to keep her family private. Were you able to catch any of that, you know, topic in Brunch with Tiffany for the new season, or?
We definitely did touch on it. And we touched on it very respectfully. You know, I wanted to not push sin, you know, sitting across from a woman who's a mother and an entrepreneur. You know, I just really wanted to approach it in a way where she could share organically, or she could, you know, reserve organically. I just wanted her to speak enough of her truth to where she was comfortable with it. But I definitely didn't push her because I know it has to be a hard situation that she's in, you know, being a mom and, you know, dealing with the relationship aspect of it all. So I just always just wanted her to just, you know, move as slowly or as swiftly as she wanted to do during the interview.
Nice. Well, I'm looking forward to seeing that interview. Let me ask you a question, because when you first started the game, social media wasn't popping like that. You know what I'm saying? I don't even know if it existed. Was MySpace? What? I don't know what was.
You know, yeah. When I first came out, obviously social media wasn't popping like it is now, and I just feel like I'm so grateful to God for memes. You know, that keeps me out there. The memes keep me relevant. You know, the youngsters, you know, they know who I am from a lot of that. So at least I went on that end of it.
Do you feel like clout plays a part in reality TV now, like social media clout?
Well, it definitely does. I mean, they're like, being a normal person is a thing of the past. Everybody's either famous or on their way to being famous. They're entrepreneurs or they're rich. Like, there's no more regular people left on the planet. I think.
Nah, there isn't. You know, there's pros and cons to social media. You know, in the early 2000s and the 90s, you know, you had to be a character. Like, you're a character. Like, you stand out. You know what I'm saying? And like some people in this generation too, like Cardi stood out. But then there's people who are, she stood out. But there's people who getting popping on social media for the wrong reasons also. So it's like a gift and a curse. You know what I'm saying?
I know one thing that puts you ahead of the game, if you have a nice big backside. Like, you know, that's all over social media. That really helps.
Yo, I have to stop following these girls, yo. We'll talk about that later. Yo, what? What is your proudest moment in your career from the beginning to now? Your proudest moment, and what is your biggest regret?
Wow, that's a really good question. I would say my proudest moment or my most surprising moment is when, you know, they offered me a shot, VH1, if you will, at finding love, because I was really there for Flav, and I was so heartbroken, you know, when he went with his season 1 winner, which was Hoops, and they saw how distraught I was. They saw, like,
so hold on, let me stop it right there, because I want you to answer the question. But you were really into Flav, like, because reality TV, you never know. Okay.
Yes, I was single. I was just here, moved fresh from upstate New York, and I was looking for a guy, and I really invested my feelings into him.
So that was your proudest moment, them actually giving you a shot?
Yeah, they didn't just leave my heart on the floor. You know, I thought it was going to take me years to get over him. And, you know, for me to get a shot to look for love, I have to say, because I didn't see it coming, and it surprised and shocked me. That would have to be one of my proudest moments.
What is one of your biggest regrets? You know, like I interviewed Saigon the other day, and I interviewed a bunch of people, and some people regret doing reality TV. You know, they haven't had the career that Miss Tiffany has had all the time with reality TV, but some of them regret it. Is there any regrets you have from the beginning to now?
Yeah, the only regret I can think of is that I didn't whip Pumpkin's ass when she spit in my face.
Oh my God.
I was so frozen because I'm like, I know this shit didn't just happen. But it was just so, I was not expecting it. So, I mean, the only regret is that girl did not get the ass whipping of her life.
Oh my God. All right.
People
That's a whole
ask me about that all the time.
Oh my God. All right, yo, look, has any of today's reality stars or TV stars or anything have ever asked you for advice? Like, yo, you're killing it out here. You're a legend at this point, you're like a legend. Has any of them asked you for advice, like how they should move?
All the time. and I won't reveal names because they'll get a little upset because they are super famous. But my answer stays the same. Be yourself. Speak your truth. People are going to relate to you only if they don't smell of fraud. You just speak your shit and let it be real, and you'll conquer. That's what I tell them all.
Yeah, have you found love yet?
Yes. Yes, I'm in love. It feels weird. It's a foreign thing for me to be in because I'm so always all over the place. And I'm used to having a many of guys and not just one. But yeah, I'm settling down. I'm settling into settling down.
You're selling and selling. So do you believe in marriage? Can we see a wedding in the future?
That's so funny. I believe in long engagements. I don't want to say too much, but let's just say I've been engaged twice already. There may be another proposal coming, and if I follow forth with a wedding, that's the thing that remains to be seen. I never get married, but we'll see what happens.
Would you? Let me ask you a question because I see all this drama going on with Dr. Dre and his wife. Yeah. Would you have somebody sign a prenup?
No.
Really?
I don't believe in that. You listen, when you get all
you got this money buying purple walls with flowers and shit. You're not gonna sign a prenup.
I know. You're not gonna have a prenup? Listen, I'm balling out of control. But see, that's the thing. You have to make sure you do it with someone that's on the same level or better. Now, my guy, I ain't gonna lie. He's on the or better side. So there is no prenups because if it don't work out, I'm gonna be all right.
Would you sign a prenup?
Oh, if I sign it, that means he gets what I get, what I have.
Like I was asking if you would have the guy sign a prenup, but would you sign a prenup? Like if he asked you to get married, would you sign a prenup?
Hell no. I don't sign no motherfucking prenup. Oops, did I just swear? Yeah, no. I'm getting all of that back.
Oh my God, Tiff, you're crazy. All right, look, who's been your best brunch date for the TV show thus far?
Oh my gosh, I hate this question because it's so, you know what, there's so many great guests that I've had on, but it's the same answer over and over again. I have to change it at some point, but right now, since Santana, I mean, that brunch to me is just like the magic moment. You know, we had fun, we had girl time, and then she was also able to get really, really candid and just say what was on her heart. So I feel like we hit all the beats in that brunch, and that was just my best brunch, hands down.
All right, shout to Sin. That's family. How does a DJ like myself, with all the swag for the show, get on brunch? Sit at a brunch with Tiff.
Yeah. Well, like this, when this Rona goes away, you are the first one that's gonna sit down and have brunch with me, and I'll hold me to it. I'm not lying.
Yo, sweet, we're recording this interview. I don't know. This will hold up. This will hold up in the same court the prenups will hold up in. All right. All right. Well, Tiff, look. What can we get? What are we looking forward to in the new season of Brunch with Tiffany? What's coming up? What are we going to see?
In the new season of Brunch with Tiffany, we can look forward to more tea being spilled, a lot of flirting going on, a lot of good food, a lot of good drinks, just a perfect atmosphere. It's a really, really good time. So I just want everybody to tune in every Sunday at 11 a.m. and just enjoy it. I mean, wow, I'm back at VH1. Guys, eat it up. Literally.
Yeah, nice. Welcome back to VH1. That's a big deal, yo.
Yeah, it is. It really is.
Well, I'm happy for you. You have an incredible career. You have longevity. You know, a lot of people get popping and next year they're gone. You have longevity. Yeah. Mm-hmm. You know, you're looking good. You're winning. Your walls is great. And I'm looking forward to
my walls is great. Listen,
that actually sounds crazy. Your walls is great.
My wife was in the gutter with that all the way along. How did they know how great my walls are? But no, anyway.
Oh my God,
it was so nice to talk to you. It was a pleasure.
Yo, Tiff, love Brunch with Tiffany every Sunday at 11 a.m. That's Eastern time, right? Or is that Pacific time?
Yeah, that's going to be Eastern time. Mm-hmm.
All right, Eastern time. I'm looking forward to it, and keep winning, sweetie.
Thank you. You too.